Guys. Guys, I want you to see. Fedor's still getting warmed up, okay? But I want you to see. I want you to see this positional shot that Fedor just shot during his warm-ups. It's so dumb. Dude, it's so dumb. Where is it? Right here. Watch this. Watch this shot on the 4-ball. Whoops. And perfect on the 5. Watch it one more time, like for real, guys. This is so silly. Whip. Forget about it. But hey, we'll go back live. We'll see if they're ready to lag yet. Here we go. Perfect timing. Gosh, calculated. Just calculating the perfect timing. Lagarino. Looks like Eric slugged it. Fedor's going to win the lag. Who we got in the chat already? We got 120 people waiting to watch this match. This is going to be a good one, guys. This is going to be a good one. Eric Roberts, I think he's 21 now. I think he's 21 now. Yo, what's up, Tyler New, Limestone Legends? What's going on? Jason Money. Welcome, everybody. Ready to rock and roll. Oh. Yeah. He's 20 now. Brian Roberts is the father, so 20 years old now. First break, not looking so hot. Talk about a young American player here that has just an impeccable approach to the game, this young guy. His approach to the game is fantastic. His delivery of the cue through the cue ball is like flawless. Plays a real nice shot here. Fedor should probably go for the jump stick, right? Because you could play the bank and play the two-way shot, right? If you try to play the cue ball like down in this area, or even just real close to where the one is now, or maybe even play the cue ball underneath the two ball up in this direction, it's a two-way shot. How does RBP compared to Eric? I would say Eric has to give him maybe a couple games to 13. Eric Roberts, I'd say, plays pretty similar, maybe a touch better than Jeremy Long. At least from what I remember. I'm going to take a look and see if his Fargo's gone up at all recently, but oh, it has gone up. It's gone up 20 points. Wow, 727. So I take it back. Adrian probably needs like 3.5 games to 13. Adrian probably needs 3.5 games to 13. Matt Burrows, this tournament is happening in Louisville, Kentucky at Rail Yards Billiards. Holy crap. Oh my God. Okay. Let's just get it started. Let's just get it started just like that. This rail first goes. It's thin, but it goes. Good things can happen even if it doesn't go. He hit it real thick, though. He hit it real thick. This two needs to get past the side if you're Eric Roberts. It's probably too far past the side, though. .28 degrees currently in Michigan. What's up, Candace Weaver? Welcome to the stream. When Adrian is 20, he'll be close to that Fargo. I mean, obviously, all the Sacramento locals hope that by the time he's 20, he's like more like 760, 770. He's still got 4 years to go. Adrian's 16. Josh Borowski, I'd say Lucas Werner has a pretty substantial edge in that game. Still be fun to watch. It's close enough to make it compelling, and Eric can definitely win. RBP seems to have a pretty high ceiling. We'll see. Apparently last night after the stream on Friday Night Fights, which, by the way, if you missed that, you can see it from last night's stream on both Fedor's channel and my channel. Adrian lost the first set to Jeremy, but afterwards they flipped the coin again, and Adrian says he was down 7-3 and then won the set. Said he must have had 5 break-in runs at one point. I don't think in a row. I don't think he put a 5-pack on him, but I think a total of 5 break-in runs. I'd say, Cohen, it's more than a slight edge. I don't think Lucas Werner's stealing, but it's more than a slight edge. Like if they played a race to 15 100 times, I think Lucas wins it like 65 to 70 of the times out of 100, which is more than a slight edge. Obviously, I'm just spouting numbers and I don't really know, but I've watched a lot of pool lately. That's right. Can Salim is in this event. He was actually talking at the very beginning of Fedor's stream to me about how jet lagged he is. He says he's so jet lagged it isn't even funny. Fedor calls him canned salami. It's so... Dude, Fedor's sense of humor kills me, dude. And he always, whenever he tells his little jokes or his little names, he can't stop himself from laughing. It's hilarious. Oh, Rick, Fedor's playing with that, he put a silicone sleeve over his cue. That's why it looks different from yesterday. It's helping him with the way the cue feels and everything in the humidity out there. Well, decent break, pocketing the one ball. I'm not quite sure if he has a look at this too. Yeah, Vincent, yeah. Vincent the Kid. I'll show you when he comes to the table next time. He could see the two. Well, you guys are going to get to see this kid play, and he can play. Look at the fundamentals. Look at the grip. Look at the elbow, shoulder, and wrist position. And watch him deliver the cue. So smooth. So smooth. Just a smooth acceleration to the ball, cleanly through the ball, and a smooth deceleration after the ball. Oof. There are not many things that excite me more. Coming up short here, though. Real thin here. Real thin. He's either going to have to let the cue ball go or play safe. It's a pretty big wall of balls to play safe behind. Yeah, he tried to hold the cue ball. Tried to hold the cue ball, and now he's going to lose the game. Got to find a way to convert that game to a win, even from that position. Because Fedor's going to do it every time. You know, almost every time Fedor's going to convert that to a win. Even coming up short here, you just let it loose. Yeah, he moves the magic rack there because he knows the cue ball is heading in that direction. Whoa, Grub's in the chat. What's up, dude? Happy Saturday, buddy. Did you stay out here pretty late last night? Fedor does the trick. We are playing alternate break formats, so now Fedor gets to break again. Oh, by the way, guys, in case there's any new viewers out there that weren't watching the last stream, make sure you check out the website for the featured table for this event. It's at xpool.live. It's only a $20 subscription. You get to see everything that happens in that month. $20 a month. Oh, nice, Grubs. Right on. Oh yeah, this is an additional piece on his cue there. It's wrapped. It's like placed over the cue. How is IHOP? I didn't end up going to IHOP. No ball down. Gonna leave a look at a pretty good safety opportunity from Eric. I can't imagine he's gonna go after this one ball. I might be getting a hold of a decent portion of this one ball and sending the one ball like this, and then sending the cue ball like and try to run into the 5 or something. Same idea, just a little thinner. Real nice shot there. Did leave the jump though. DW Twit, thank you so much, buddy. Glad you enjoy it. Is Lucas here at this event? No. If you guys want to be able to see who's in the event, check out the bracket on Digital Pool, guys. It's Look how good and clean he cues. Oh my God. I was just going to say, check it out on Digital Pool. It's right here. Fedor got another pretty sweet draw in this event, actually. I would be very shocked if he doesn't make it to the hot seat match. Other side of the bracket on the winner's side still remaining, Skylar Woodward, John Mora, and Shane Van Boning. Guys, John Mora and SVB are currently playing on that stream right there. If you want to see that match, go check it out. $20, you get the remainder of this event plus the Mini Derby 1 pocket that's going to start, I think, tomorrow. It's either tonight or tomorrow. So thin, leaving himself a real tester here. Wow. Wow, the Q power that this kid has is fantastic. Fedor did lose twice in the banks. I don't think he even cashed. Boom, there it is. Eric Roberts on the board. No, the kid can't. Dude, Allen, it's not that just that he can shoot. Kid can play. Kid's smart. He really is. Like, yeah, he plays on that next level, you know. It's a little chilly in the booth here. I'm going to throw on my jacket for a minute or two. He's 20. He's 20, Brandon. Eric Roberts, 20 years old. If he can see the right side of this one, he might go after this 2 ball. There's no easy safe. But if you can see the whole ball, I mean, it's different. But Garcia Sims, I'm not sure what your question means. Would you mind rephrasing it so I can better understand what you're trying to ask about? Here we go. That's so dumb. It's so dumb that he can do that. It's not fair. That's not fair. That's like... Wow, that's sick. The amount of fantastic jump shots that we've seen in about 4 games is wild. What do y'all think about scheduling a tournament the same week as another tournament is being played, especially when one of the tournaments is going on for 36 years? Here's the deal, Kevin Beasley. And please, chat, how many people we got watching? Feel free to get involved in this discussion. Almost 600 people watching. And I'll try to make my point as short and succinct as possible. But here's the deal. If we want this game to get to the point where all of us, I believe, want it to go, as far as global notoriety and, you know, plenty of money for plenty of top-level players to make a living off of, right? There's going to be overlap, dude. And people are going to have to make choices. You know, this whole WPA versus WNT thing going on. The bottom line is, if there's so many big enough events that the players have to choose, it's a good thing. Now, if those event organizers are treating it as a, like they're fighting over scarcity, oh my gosh, no, all the players have to come to my event. Well then, if that's the way you feel about your event, then you need to be much more diligent about planning and promoting. To say that just because I have had this event going on for 35 years or whatever, and I have the right to those dates, honestly, in my opinion, it's bullcrap. If you're putting on a killer event and it's worth it to the players, they're going to show up. And if you're promoting it the right way to get enough players who will come to donate and like buy into the event to play, then the best players are going to show up and you'll have the top flight event. But the onus is on the promoter and the organizer. It's not up to anybody else. It's actually my opinion about streams too. I mean, so many guys out there in the streaming business in pool. Like when they... I'll get off my soapbox as quick as possible, but when they like get slated to stream an event, they want to be the only person, a lot of them want to be the only person that can have access to, you know, very, like the majority of the matches. I mean, only recently have things started to happen in the last year or so where they allow guys like Fedor and guys like Alex and guys like Carlo Beato to start streaming with them. You know what I mean? But I mean, I take it as far as like even at a pro event, maybe not at a matchroom style event, but an event organized for pros. I think it'd be good for the game if you had the sports broadcast main feature table available, and then you have like 3 or 4 other streamers like me that have different personalities and different presentations, so that the people who are watching can go hang out with a community that they feel comfortable with to watch pool. at the same time and catch all the other action that's not happening on the big matchups, you know? I don't know. That's just my opinion. The same thing goes for tournaments. The more of it that's on offer that's of a high quality, the more people are going to be interested in the game. Ooh, trying to play the cue ball behind the 5 ball, it looks like, and got a little double kiss off the 7. It's about money, not views. I know. Is it 4-1 Fedor? Did I not move the bead? When people say things like that in the chat, I start thinking I didn't move the... No, I moved it. You're just calling it early. Okay. You're just calling it early. I got it. If the stream is blurry for you, make sure you set the... click on the settings button on YouTube and hit quality and select your quality. Hit like advanced quality settings and choose which quality you want. Exactly, Brownie, but more views will eventually lead to more money in the long term, and that's why I think it's like the more different... And they have to be quality presentations. It's not like... You know, I think that the events should vet their streamers and say, okay, we need to make sure that you guys are doing a quality job. You're not just showing up with some cameras and a few jag-offs and talking on the mic like Collins Newey. We need to make sure that it's a quality product. No. Robert Braga says, having multiple streams splits the audience and harms the event. The number of viewers is limited, and if each watch whatever stream they prefer, you end up with small numbers. False, Robert Braga. That's not how it works. In every single game that has gone viral from streaming or like gotten a large following from streaming, it's all because there were tons of people putting forth an effort to create a quality product. And so if you have a lot of different personalities that create quality products, then more people will find it and more people will be interested. You're looking at it from the perspective of, okay, we only have 100 people that watch pool right now, so we have to split that up, or if we split that up, then no one's going to watch. No. The way it works is the more quality products that you have out there, the more that 100 people becomes 300 people or 1,000 people, because there's only so many people watching right now, because that's the amount of people that are willing to watch, honestly, the boring crap that's been available for the last 20 years. It's pretty boring for most people, unless you're like super into pool like us. That's why I think that personality is an important part. That's why I do the delivery the way that I do. So, anyway, Eric Roberts makes a nice run out there. Gets a, and gets another game on the wire. But the last thing I'll say about it is, I know that my style is not for everybody, but it is for some people that can't stand the traditional style. And that's what I mean about expanding the audience, right? There are people out there that will only watch the sports broadcast model, and that's fine. And then there's some people that can't stand that model because they're so bored out of their minds because they're looking at the table thinking, okay, well, I know what the commentator's going to say because I played pool for 20 years. So I'd rather go find a place to go hang out. And that's the way that I try to present it. So we're trying to expand the audience, not just divvy up the audience that exists, expand the audience. Hopefully that makes sense. Right. Robert Braga. I get what you're saying. I run one of the biggest events in Europe. When we stream 4 tables, we end up with a total of less than 2,000 viewers. When we have 1 table streamed and everyone shares the same stream, we have 7,000. Right. But are all of those tables ushered exactly the same way? With the exact same type of commentary? With the exact same type of or even with no commentary? You know what I mean? What I'm saying is, find a way to bring different people in. Nick Huko says people who like to watch pool are going to watch regardless of the commentators. Well, exactly. And so that's where we try to find the people who aren't going to watch pool and try to make it packaged in a slightly different way to help them be a little bit more interested. Robert Braga, I just have to fundamentally disagree. I understand where you're coming from, and I understand the point that you're trying to make. He says it doesn't matter. You have to split the audience, and per example, YouTube algorithms will not help you. I feel like you're not understanding what I'm trying to say. In the short term, yes. Maybe people will make a value judgment on which stream they'd rather watch in the short term, but in the long run, it's going to help the game grow. I mean, if you're saying, no, I have to have these views so I can get these dollars right now, it's the only way I can get lunch tomorrow, that's the thing you have to figure out for yourself. That's why I'm not concerned with making money on streaming. I'm concerned with helping the game grow. More choice is always better, Super Guppy says. I agree. Variety is the spice of life. Having everything the same way gets boring. Exactly. Talk about the match right now, Keth the Sphere says. Sometimes we don't talk about the match on the stream, and that's not for everybody. That's fine. Real nice hit. He was trying to pocket the ball and get some type of look at this 4-9 combo. And it still puts Fedor in an interesting spot because he's going to have to roll the ball out to make this ball interesting. Lance, oh, okay, so I'm assuming that, well, I won't make any assumptions, but Lance Govro says, my husband is the pool player. I am not. However, you make it interesting for me to listen to, which now I have started playing. Case in point. Thank you so much. Born Hype says also there are more people watching all the streams at the same time. It's a long-term mindset. If your stream is the best, more people will watch. Yeah, that's the whole idea. I love that you guys are getting so involved in the conversation. It's something I feel really passionate about. Sent the cue ball at the 9. Doesn't make it. No fluke on the 3 other than a fluked safety. Okay. Okay. Gotta say, Fedor's been getting a couple of rolls these last couple matches. And that's also why I don't call myself a commentator, guys. I call myself a streamer. I don't think I'm like super professional in the way that I talk about each specific match, you know? Another one at the 9 ball. Fantastic shot by Eric Roberts to tie up the game. He even had the rebate on the safe if it doesn't go. Really nice shot by Eric Roberts with that cue ball. Real nice. Commentary is overrated. We brought Earl to do the series on Billiard Network, and it did great at the start. It ended up with 5K views per match. Off-topic commentary more often attracts more. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm coming from, Robert Braga, is that novelty is what people are looking for. The game of pool itself is a little bit repetitive and redundant, especially on the surface, and that's why I try to pay as best attention as I can to notice some key moments in a rack and talk about those, but novelty is what holds attention. So the reason the Earl Strickland stuff did fantastic at first was it was something new. We'd never heard Earl's perspective. And then it got to the point where it's like, okay, well, Earl is literally only talking about the same things that he talks about every single match. And so even though you're watching two different people play that maybe you didn't watch that match already, it's essentially the same thing because it's just Earl saying the same things over and over and over again. I wouldn't go that far, Tyler, but I think I see a lot of the stuff that they see. Tough spot here. Is he going to... Yeah, he's got to go to the corner, right, and punch the cue ball underneath the 7. Maybe at like a kind of slow, medium pace, right, to hold it for a two-way shot. Or is he really going after it? What's the plan? He went in the side pocket with outside spin. Wow. Wow, ends up a little thin here. I was looking at... obviously, with this camera angle, it's a little bit tougher to see the exact angle, but it looked like this was playable as well. Like, kind of stun the cue ball down here, and if the 2 ball doesn't go, it usually ends up somewhere in this area. But if it didn't lay nice, I mean, he made a fantastic shot right there. Is this winner break? No, it's alternate break, guys. Alternate break. Yeah, same thing, Robert. I think the heart rate monitors there's a little bit of novelty there. There was a streamer, actually the streamer that got me into streaming, Aaron Taylor. His name was Aaron Taylor. He did Aaron's Pool Parlor back during the COVID lockdowns. And the reason I got into streaming was because I did a little bit of stuff on the mic for him, or helping out just for fun, you know. And he did heart rate monitors for a while, and people seem to really like them. Again, since I'm not necessarily like total sports broadcast mode, I think it would be, for my style of delivery, I just don't have a good, what would you call it, a good vision of how I would want to present it. But it's a cool idea. Exactly. Cry now, laugh later. Yeah, that's the whole point. I kind of approach it trying to attract the more avid player that's generally aware of the situation that's happening. And then when things get really interesting, I just kind of share a couple thoughts the best I can. But I mean, I'm just some 580 Fargo from California. You know what I mean? I wonder what he's going to do here. There's a lot of traffic when trying to play safe. Oh, he just splits him. He just splits him and leaves Fedor with a jump bank that I think he's going to go after. 4 ball's real close by. I think he can stop the rock. What round is this? Does anyone know? Fedor's played 2 matches already, so this is 3rd round on the winner's side. The winner here plays a match, and the winner of the following match, I think, plays for the hot seat. Oh, he didn't even get over the 4. He went smack into the 4 ball. Didn't even get off the table. That's unexpected, to say the least. Yeah, so the winner here plays the winner between Isaac Stevens and Vitaly Patsura. And then the winner there plays for the hot seat match. Yeah, this rack should be over. Austin Abrams, there's a gentleman in the chat by the name of I'm so sorry. I can't remember your name. I got to scroll up. I'm so bad with names. Brian Roberts? Yeah, Brian Roberts. That's Papa Roberts. He knows where Eric is from. Oh, I really like this spot, especially since the 8 is covering the straight in line on the 7, right? So you can't play position back here. So I like this spot a lot because then you can play the. It's pretty natural to go back and forth, and the speed is easy to judge, and it leaves you going straight towards, following to the 9-ball. Right? Where if the 9-ball's up here, if the 9-ball ended up on that side of the table, it's equally as good to just play it back and forth down here and then play the 8 up this way. I like that angle he got on the 7. There you go. Eric Roberts takes his first lead of the match. Playing great pool. Playing fantastic pool. And I think he's got break. He's got the break right here, right? Was that Fedor's break? DW Twit, yeah. Eric's demeanor around the table is impeccable. It's like he's just always out there trying his best. You can tell he's really good at managing his emotions. Collins, Eric is from Crossville, Tennessee. Crossville, Tennessee. Okay. Yo, what's up, Bang Time? Eric is 20 years old. 20 years old. Looks like we're taking a quick little break here. What time is it? Got 12 minutes to open. He will be 21 on March 12th. Very cool. These are the moments where I wish I had my PTZs, and you know what I mean? If there was a way for me to mobily hook up to these or like remotely hook up to my cameras, I'd be setting Fedor up like big time. If I could do this and just scope out the room. Hard times before opening. Mirrored. It's all backwards. Come on, baby. Look at this room. This is JJ. Getting ready. I wonder if my front room camera is on. Yeah, it is. Nice, nice. Dude, everything looks so funny when it's backwards. There we go. Carlos getting some work done. Beautiful room. Hard Times Billiards, Sacramento, California. Let's get back to the action, baby. Let me in, Collins. Grubs, I can't open the front door. Oh, one of those 60-degree cameras you can control with your phone. That would be interesting to see if I could get something set up with that. I wish I could set up like a wide area network with Fedor's computer and communicate with the cameras that way. Ugh, sorry about the yawning, guys. It's still early for me. Gotta have my second shot of coffee after this place opens up. Check out this break form. So still. So still as he goes through the ball, and look at his cue ball. Holy crap, it's going to be 5-3 in no time. Our boy is up against a wall here. He needs a blunder. That was a fantastic break. Eric from Moscone Cup. What's the link to the bracket? It's in the video description, guys. Han Dean, what's up from Indonesia? Welcome to the stream, Han. I always wonder if I should get a glove. Here's what I have to say about gloves. If you have naturally, like, slightly sticky, clammy, or sweaty hands, get a glove. I have very, very dry hands. I work with my hands. I do construction work, and so my hands are naturally very dry all the time. So I prefer not to have a glove because I can really feel the, I like the tactile feedback of feeling the cue moving on my bridge hand. But it never grips my skin. It's always sliding smoothly on my skin. Yeah, Eric Roberts has been playing 700 plus Fargo pool since he was like 17 or 18. And he's currently just hovering just below 730. If Eric, the next time he breaks, has a break like that, Fedor is going to be hard pressed to win this set. And if Fedor has any dry breaks, he's going to need some fortune on his side. Eric Roberts to a substantial lead for a race to 7, 5-3. Alternate break format is key here, especially with the way that Eric's hitting the ball. Fedor's going to have to come with something here. He's going to have to go full Gorst mode. What's up, Chill to This? What's up, buddy? Little late to the party, but we got an interesting set on our hands. Got to see if our boy can figure out how to pull this one back. Stuart Turner, no, this is A-side matchup. One ball down. Where's the two ball? Where's the cue ball? Oh, my God. 3 balls in a funny spot. But he has ball in hand to get position on it. If he lays up with ball in hand, if he can get, like, literally here or here, the game's over. I think the 5 goes in this side. I could be wrong about that, though. And if it doesn't go, actually, it's really tough to see, like, the pocket facing here. I really don't know. It's kind of blending in and looking like a uniform surface. But he does go to the rail side of the 3, which I really like. Big shot right here where he ends up on the 4 ball. If the 5 doesn't go in the side, I don't know if he's looking at the 5. You can see him looking right now from this direction. It's looking like he's going to be playing the 5 down here. So he's got, yeah, this is interesting and a little touchy. And he hit it goddamn perfect. Yeah, you keep the cue ball up here above the 9 right here. Somewhere. Probably a little back and forth, or maybe he can just float to there because you really like this angle coming off the 6 to go to the 7 here. Yeah, even if it's real thin, just put a touch of check, a touch of inside on the ball. Helps the ball fall in, and the cue ball just drifts right down this way. Yeah, if, well, like I said, we need a blunder. This is a big spot for young Eric Roberts. Let's see if he can if he can hold it together, convert, and deliver. Perfect. Dead perfect. And this kid's got some serious cue power, so he's more than capable of going forward 2 rails if he came up a little flat. If he's got plenty of angle, or even just a little bit of angle, he's got no problem punching the ball to the short rail or even drawing the ball. He's got tons of cue power. Wow. Young Eric Roberts. Punishing every mistake and throwing a break and run in there as well. Put him on the Mosconi Cup team because he played a good set against Fedor. There you go. First one to the hill. Pretty impressive stuff from the youngster. Am I tripping? Did he only move the coin to... to the 5th position? No, that is the 6th position. Sorry, I was having trouble counting. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. That's where his coin is. So yeah, I was tripping for a second. How old is Eric Roberts, guys? He's 20 years old, guys. Turns 21 in March. Well, if he lays a good break right now, Fedor's going to be coming to this post-match interview a little bit like, well, kid played great. I think there was literally maybe one jump shot where Fedor didn't get over the ball. Other than that, it'll be interesting to see what, well, if Eric, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. One down. Where's the 2 ball? Kisses off the 8. He has a shot. Okay, guys. One good shot. We need a blunder, guys. Okay. The Cinderella story of the young 20-year-old laying the smackdown on Fedor Gorst is impressive enough and exciting enough, but we're here for Fedor, right? We're here. Can we all agree? Actually, I'm going to ask you guys in a poll, because I gotta keep you guys honest. Who do we want to win? Fedor? Eric? Start the poll. It's at the top of the YouTube chat, guys. Oh my gosh, people want Eric to win. It's Fedor's channel, guys. Ricard comes in with a $10 super chat, says, Fedor! You need a neither opinion option? No, I don't. This is a huge spot kicking here. Good contact. 2-ball passes the 7. Does he leave an edge? I don't think so. It is so evenly contested, guys. It is so evenly contested. We got 150 votes in. 58% in favor of Fedor Gorst. Justin Gray coming in with his his third super chat on this screen with a $2 super chat. I'm going to end the poll right there at 60-40. 161 votes. At least I know that you guys have your priorities straight, or at least most of you do. It is Fedor's channel. Come on, guys. Gotta like it. Gotta like it, guys. Oh my God. Don't do it to him. Oh my God. Can we see that again? Look at this crap. Sick. So sick. I don't even know what to say, man. Kevin Sandoval, thank you for the very first super chat ever for Kevin Sandoval. Coming in with the $4.99 super chat. Big shout out to Kevin Sandoval. Three ball's not going to work out for him, though. We're going to see our boy have a nearly straight in shot, if not straight in, on the 3-ball. All right. Everybody keep your trousers on. We're still playing. Austin fans with the crying happy face. Rickard Robbins, you're too much of a legend, man. Gets on the wrong side of the 7 here. No real problem though. The 8's super close to the corner. 9 ball's not really in traffic. Well, here's the deal. This was Eric Roberts' break, right? Eric is going to get, at minimum, one more break, right? Next break goes to Fedor. Score trailing 6-4. One more break for Eric Roberts. Let's see if Fedor can do his thing with this one. He's really done a nice job, Fedor, this whole set, controlling the 1 ball and putting the cue ball in a reasonably optimal position. I am actually going to run out front real quick. I'm going to grab myself my little extra bit of caffeine here. I don't want to be yawning in your ears. Oh, do you want to replay that jump again? Let's see this break, and then I'll see if I can set up a replay. Does a good job of controlling the one with the cue balls way up table. Still an interesting spot for Fedor. Let's do this. I know it's a little pixelated, but you get the gist. Look at this stroke. Look how good the stroke is. So clean. It's so clean. Okay, I'll be back shortly, guys. Let me go grab a little caffeine here.
Damn, for real? What? Yeah, I mean, he played really good. He played.
Oh, and they couldn't hear me, by the way. Awesome. Just killing it.
Good job, Collins.
Yeah, I know, right? Holy crap. I can't believe it.
Can they hear me now?
Yeah, they can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he played really, really well, and that's. I mean, I deserved the beating. You know, you have to play smart against, against guys like him. He just went on fire, and couldn't miss a ball.
The jump shots, too.
I mean, everything. He even made the jump shot, and then he finally missed the ball when he was on the hill, when he was up 6-3. But I mean, he played really, really well and deserved to win.
Right.
I should have played more tight and more strategic. Compared to what I played. I played more open and tried to be aggressive. Races to 7, playing normal. You can't do that. And I mean, fair play to him. He played really well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
He asked me after the match. He asked me, "Did you notice anything I can work on my game?" I'm like, "Dude, you just robbed me 7-4. What are you talking about?"
Yeah. Wow, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he played really well, broke really good. Had a shot after the break. Yeah, I'm just, I'm amazed.
Yeah.
It's a short race, but still.
But still, the prospect is good. I mean, if he can catch fire like that and stick with it.
A lot of players, once they get to like 3s-3s and 4s-4s against me, I noticed them, they feel the pressure, and most of them, they either fell apart or, there is a lot of pressure, and it does a lot of damage to them. But he held himself really well, and I think he's got a lot of heart.
Yeah, definitely. Let me see if there's anything in the chat here. No, it's not single elimination. He's coming back on the 1-loss side. Do you have any idea how long that wait's going to be?
Probably not long. And I saw that Shane SVB lost to Johnny. So I mean, all the big guns are on the loser side now. So
yeah, and only one of them can make it back to the finals. So
exactly.
Yeah. Who's it going to be?
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Definitely not Eric Roberts. So
yeah, well, yeah, snap.
Not from the loser side.
Definitely. Okay, well, we'll keep everybody posted on when the next match is going to come through, and if I can, I've got to be somewhere at 4 p.m. Pacific, so that's in about 4 hours. So if I start a match, I might be able to get another person that's here to finish it. So I'll confirm that before we start it if I have to leave or whatever. So, yeah.
Okay. Worst case, I mean, I'll try to ask them to put me on xpool.live. So
there you go.
Back to back on the stream table.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, sounds good.
I'm going to drink myself a Coke and rest for 5 minutes and go practice.
Then go make some heads roll, man. Yeah. Kid was breaking good too, huh? I think he only had one dry break.
I've got a bad roll. I've scratched on the break. I think it was 5-3, and then
that's right.
The last track, I played. It was tough to play decent safety, and I thought I left him really weird, and he cut the ball really thin.
Shut up! I gotta go back and watch it. I'll go back and watch it.
I mean, Collins, what the hell?
My bad. I stepped out for I was just grabbing some coffee. I thought it'd be real quick, but not quick enough.
Right before that, I mean, it was it was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
He made some crazy jump shots. I made a good jump shot myself.
You did.
And
yeah.
The other jump shot that I was trying, I didn't even. The ball
didn't get over the ball. Yeah, it didn't even leave the table.
Yeah.
Just ran flat into the 4 ball. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, It's all good.
All good. Yeah, just win the next one. I think it's the first one that we've watched you lose on stream, actually.
No, we did lose to Jason Shaw, but last time we lost, we won the tournament. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And that was the last match we streamed, so probably we should end it here, and maybe I win a tournament.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool, buddy. Well, we'll see you on the flip side, and hopefully we'll be able to stream at least one more together today.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Better luck next time.